Hello to everybody. Welcome to the second episode of Lies, Truths and Myths. Why I am here near to the water? Because the next story is about one whale, one big white beluga whale, 4 meters long, that was captured in the north of the Canada. And the whale was destined to the zoo in the United Kingdom. You know, the big pools with belugas and orcas and whales. The boat, fortunately or unfortunately, sank before entering the United Kingdom, and the beluga ran away from the boat, and like freight disoriented, they enter in the river Rhine in the Holland and enter in the land for 300 kilometers. People and kids and newspapers was speaking about the whale that came deep in the Germany and come back. They try a few times to catch her with tennis nets, and they try to sedate her, but fortunately they missed her because today biologists said that she will be die with the dose of sedative that they think to use. And this story fortunately have the happy end, because Beluga successfully came back in the North Seas and came back in the natural habitat. See you. I left you with my virtual assistant, and I'm going to give you the more detailed story. Bye bye, see you.
In 1966, a beluga whale named Moby caused a sensation along the lower Rhine and throughout Germany and the Netherlands. The 4-meter-long, 3,500-pound white whale was named after the famous character in Herman Melville's novel Moby Dick. It was believed that the whale had been captured on the east coast of Canada and sent to a zoo in England, but was thrown overboard during a storm in the English Channel before eventually making its way up the Rhine River. Despite initial skepticism from officials, Moby Dick was spotted swimming in the Rhine, 300 kilometers from the ocean and thousands of kilometers from the beluga's natural habitat in Arctic waters. The director of the Duisburg Zoo attempted to capture the whale with nets and tranquilizer darts, but faced massive protests from the public and official protests from the Netherlands. Eventually, Moby Dick swam up the Rhine as far as Bonn, before turning around and making its way back to the ocean. Observers noted that the normally white whale's skin appeared bumpy and discolored, possibly due to the polluted waters of the Rhine. The sighting of Moby Dick in the Rhine and the impact the polluted water seemed to have on the whale is said to have been a catalyst for the beginning of the environmental movement in Germany, which led to the adoption of effective environmental protection laws in the country around that time.